The Slide Media Sports Slash Hip Hop. I just want to Mr. Slide Media right here. This right here, I'm doing an album review on rappers Gunna album 101. This album was a pretty good album. It's not as good as his previous album, Gift and a Curse, because Gift and a Curse, that was almost like close to being to me like album of the year. That's how good that album was. But this album right here is no slouch. And definitely has some good songs on it. I'm talking about my favorite songs on the album. First one I like is Dollar Sign with Naomi. Very good song, like the flow of the song. The reason why this song is like number 5 on my list, kind of not real high as the others, because I felt the song could a little bit longer. I feel like Naomi's verse could a little bit longer. I like her vocals in it, but I wish she had more of a verse in the song. But Dollar Sign is my 5th favorite song now. Another song like is my 4th song on the album. Is of course I'm not including the singles. I'm not including none of the singles, so you won't hear me saying about anything about the singles that are on the album. But my other song I like on there is 101. Another short song, another good song. One of the first songs I listened to when I first heard the album 101. Good song, but I feel like it could have been a little bit longer. I think that's why. So I like it. I like the song, but I feel like it's just too short. But Gunna's flow and verse on there is good, but wish it could have been a little bit longer. Another song, my 3rd song I like on there is Life Changing. Life Changing, another good song. I like the song Life Changing. The flow, Gunna just talks about his lifestyle, everything been growing up, about how he's enjoying life. Pretty much that's what Gunna's music is all about. It's not about no street stuff, no hood stuff. It's about him enjoying life, talking about the lavish and nice things. So definitely like the song Life Changing. So read my notes down. I gotta remember the notes so I can remember all the track listings for the album, for the songs. Another one is Back in the A. Back in the A. You know I had to like the song Back in the A. Back in the A, the beat fire, Gunna rapping on his fire. Back in the A is definitely a good song. Definitely a good song. Back in the A. That's my 3rd favorite song now. Back in the A. And no. So my top 5 right now, like I said, Life Changing, 101, Dollar Sign, Back in the A. So number 1, I'm at The Time. That's it, The Time. That's probably my favorite song. Oh no, I'm tripping. Oh my goodness. I forgot one before I think about The Time. Just that's a song I've been listening to in my head. Not The Time. I forgot about this last one. Let It Breathe with him and Roddy Ricch. That song is so cold. Roddy Ricch, where he hops on this verse, is so fire. I forgot his 6 songs I like on that. I forgot about Let It Breathe with Roddy Ricch. One of the only songs that one other songs that has a feature on it that I like. Roddy Ricch. Like I said, Roddy Ricch, I know he's not relevantly musically like he once was, but I think the reason why, just like I said, that album he had, his first album was so cold, had so many good singles off of it, it's hard to duplicate that with that gun. Kind of like 50 Cent had a hard time with it because 50 Cent had 2 other good albums after Get Rich or Die Trying, but Get Rich or Die Trying is like to me one of the best albums to me ever of all time. It has no skips on that album, so I feel like Roddy Ricch is kind of dealing with that. That first album he had was so good that it's hard for him to duplicate that with a second album. I feel like he will bounce back and have a good second album, but I think people just go back to his first album a lot. So I think that's the problem with him. That's why like he hasn't, put in music that been successful like that. So but yeah, Roddy Ricch kills his verse on this. Why I wish I, hear more of his music and all that, because he's definitely so talented, Roddy Ricch. And he even had a song on the Games album that I liked that was pretty good. And he was on Roddy Ricch was on Kanye West album. They're not the one Kanye West came out this year, but Kanye West's previous album, Roddy Ricch was on. So, but Roddy Ricch just shows you why it flows so good. And that's why, musically he still is to me a definitely good artist and all. But that's my other song I like. I forgot about that song. That's the other song I like on the album, Let It Breathe with Gunna and Roddy Ricch. Now my favorite. I know a lot of people don't like this. I love this. This is my favorite song now. The Time. The Time, the way Gunna just talk about stuff, the way he just be rapping on this, it just, oh man. The Time. It's almost like the song of the summer for me. This is definitely, the whole album is a good album to kick off the summer, but it's definitely like to me the song of the summer, The Time. And we said, can't stop walking over the time, can't stop clocking in. I'ma do what it takes. Oh man, it just, man. Whew, that album's so good, man. That song on the album goes so good, The Time. Like I said, it's a solid album. I give this album a 7.5 out of 10. Almost 8, but I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I like 6 songs on the album off the 20 songs. I like 6 songs. That's why I say 7.5 and all and everything. So, I like the singles, but I didn't even like the singles really that much. But I'm just going off the actual song. So, like I said, yeah, I give it definitely like 7.5 out of 10. Definitely a good album, a good listen. Check it out. Definitely, if you're just a fan of Gunna's music, definitely should listen to it. If you definitely like the last album, you should definitely listen to this one. But no, I'm not saying this is good as Gift and a Curse or this might be album of the year and all. I just feel like it's a good solid album and all and everything. So like I said, regardless people say about Gunna, I should say the whole Young Thug situation and all. Like he's been music consistent out of Lil Baby, the Baby, even Roddy Ricch, who I just talked about his album. Gunna been the most consistent out of all of them and everything and all that. So he's been the one more relevant. Even you talk about the Black Youngsters, Moneybag Yo. I mean Moneybag Yo still kind of musically relevant. Moneybag Yo still been dropping stuff and all. But really Gunna has been the most music successful one out of all of them. So like whatever you think about him, whatever that whole situation, legal situation he had going on with Thug and all the whole YSL thing, he musically wise, man, the dude been consistent. He got good songs, man. He's coming out music having good songs and everything. So like I said, he's been out of how this era, he's been the most consistent one. So I like both his last two albums. Gunna's been killing it. He's like he's getting better a little bit and all that with his verse. I know they said this album isn't better than The Gift and the Curse, but he's getting better, like I said, with more his songs with some of his verses. So some of his verses he's getting better on, I should say. So man, Gunna's been killing it. So like I said, this album is I get this album a 7.5 out of 10. Definitely a good album. Definitely people should listen to it. So I liked it. I enjoyed it. Stay tuned for me next on this channel. Unless anything big happening in sports. I know, of course, the Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals are finally set. We got Dallas versus Minnesota, and we got Indiana versus Boston. But like I said, I might not do nothing on basketball until the NBA Finals and all that. When the actual finals hit, whoever wins the championship, I might do something on here about that. The only time I really will do something on sports about basketball or anything like that. So, I'll stay tuned for that when I do something on the finals. But do something on the NBA Finals. But that's next month, like in June and all. My next music review on here, since I like that a lot when I do my album reviews, will be on Chief Keef News album that just dropped. He dropped the album last week. Him and Gunna dropped the album on the same day. I'm gonna do a review on that. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, and I'm gonna bring a special guest of mine, a good friend of mine. He's a big Chief Keef fan. I'm gonna bring him on here, and we'll both dissect and discuss the review on Chief Keef's album. That's probably in a few more weeks, but it'll be less than a few weeks before I hop on the channel. I definitely will talk about anything big that happens in music or anything like that. Definitely on this channel soon. Anything big music, anything sports relevant. But my next album review will be on Chief Keef's album for sure. I still got to listen to some more songs on to dissect it to find out what my favorites on his album. But that's my next music review on Chief Keef's album. So, like I always say, if you like the channel, don't hesitate to hit that like subscribe button. Just slide me to sports/hip hop and comment on this well if you like the video as well. So as soon as y'all like it a lot when I do my album reviews, so I'm gonna do album reviews. So definitely next one will be on, like I said, Chief Keef. That's why. But y'all have a good day. Be safe. Be blessed where you at. It's a Slide Media right here. I'm out. Y'all be blessed.